Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Belu, and in today's video we're decorating in my social media planner.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.
Let's get started. I have to kind of make a confession. I wasn't gonna film this video because I was going to just set up my social media off camera on my own and just do that. But then I realized it might be fun to kind of do it with you and figure it out with you. I have no idea what I'm doing in this video. I have a lot of I have had a lot of trouble when it comes to planning my social media, and I want to kind of figure it out, so maybe you can help me out in the comments. This is what I'm gonna set up for April, and we will give it a try. We'll give it a good try without changing things throughout the month, and then by the end of April, so for May for May, we will decide if this is working or not. That's what I am trying to compromise with myself. Alright, so I will show you my ideas and what I've got so far. You will see that a little bit of it has already been decorated because, again, I wasn't planning on filming any of this, so I apologize. But a good chunk of it we will do together. Also, if we did all of it together, it might be way too long. That's a possibility too, because I'm figuring it out. I have, again, no idea what I'm doing. I'm not expert at this, totally new for me, so let's give it a chance. So this is the cover, the divider for April. It's, I don't know the name of the collection, but it comes in a vertical planner. And so what I wanted from here was a monthly. So again, this monthly is already decorated. I've used the Butterfly Botanics from the Happy Planner. I love this sticker book. If you know me, you will know I love butterflies with all of my heart. They're very special for me for a lot of reasons that I will get into because I don't want to bore you, but butterflies are very, very dear to my heart. I love them. Love them. So when I saw the sticker book, I was like, in the cart, add to cart. I was very tempted to not get 4 of these all of a sudden. This is new for me, and so I've been playing with it, and I thought it would be really nice to kind of give it a go with the social media for April. So that's the vibe we're going for. So this, what I was sure that I needed was a monthly. Now, if you have seen my planner set up for 2023, I almost said a completely wrong year. You will have seen that originally I was gonna use these monthlies. Now, I quickly realized that this, even though I thought was gonna be enough, it's not gonna be. It's not. I planned to use 2 for the month. One for Instagram and another one either for my Etsy shop, which is something that I want to kind of get back to, and that will be something that I will try, hopefully, fingers crossed, to get back to in April. But I wanted one monthly for my Instagram, just planners and cats, and then another one for that Etsy shop and what I was gonna post for that Instagram. I quickly realized that that was very overwhelming for my brain. And that this space was not enough. I have a big handwriting. I write really big and kind of chunky, and so that was not gonna be enough. I used this last year and loved it. Was very consistent with it, and so I was like, let's go back to something that I know at least works. And so this is what we have. The only thing is that the bullet points are not from the sticker book. They're from the Bright Travel sticker book by the Happy Planner. They match kind of really nicely. I'm not very picky. The greens are not perfect, and the oranges are kind of good. There's not this bright pink, but I really like how this turned out. Really like it. I love the combo with the flowers. So this is what I'm using for my Instagram. Just for planners. I think, just for planners and cats. Now that will lead me to the fact that I don't have space in here to write either my YouTube videos and when they're going up, and also what I'm posting for my Etsy, Instagram. So that will not live here. I think that for now, this is, by the way, I'm just gonna warn you, this is a lot of brainstorming said out loud, so this video might be already long. I apologize in advance. But I'm trying to brainstorm with you so that you can kind of see, you know, that not all the people that do content on planners have it all figured out and have an idea of what they're doing. I don't. I'm figuring it out. So, you know, everybody all of a sudden seems so sure of what they're doing with the planners, and I wanted to kind of bring a different approach for that. So here we are. So this is only gonna be for planners. Maybe I can write it here, even though I don't think I should. I need to be reminded of that. And so if you turn it, you will see that this was from a vertical layout. I don't think I will do vertical layout. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But I have this monthly layout from the Happy Planner, was from last year. I originally used it for my goals, and there was a couple of months where I didn't use it. And so I thought maybe we can try to use it for my social media and see how it works, and see if kind of like having this as a central control thing for goals, for to-dos, for priorities, where everything that I need to get done for the month is here. Because what usually happens to me is that I have so many ideas and so many things that I want to do that I kind of get overwhelmed by them, and I don't know where to start. And so I think that if I have them all here and they're kind of broken down in here, it will be easier to kind of keep track of them and only focus on the things that are here. That's also something that happens to me just regularly. My catch-all is that I plan and then I'm like, oh, I also have to do this, and then focus on that, and then I don't get the things that I need to get done because I'm focusing on other things. Anyway, so hopefully this will work. I was just brainstorming and thinking how I might use these pages. These are the pages that we're gonna decorate in this video. See how it works. I'm not sure how it will work, but let's give it a go, right? And then this comes with checklists for to-do lists. Have no idea if I'm gonna use these or not. They're very easy to just like take apart. Like I can glue just a regular dotted page at the end, and it will be kind of easy to just not use these. But maybe they kind of are useful for to-do lists. In the past, I've used these for the steps for videos. So it will be like the name of the video, and then if I filmed it, if I uploaded the footage to my computer, if I edited, if I uploaded the video. That is a really good idea. That, however, did not work for me because I was not checking in with these pages. So I don't think I will use it for that. So we will see. And then by the end, I have just notes and a blank page. Now what I definitely need is, I have a page like these kind of calendars, maybe for YouTube videos, and see my YouTube videos in the monthly might be really good for my for me. I'm a very visual person, and so this might really work for me and trying to make the deadline. But I also know that I have to be flexible because a lot of times that deadline changes, and then all of a sudden I realize, well, with everything going on for the week, I cannot, that video will not be able to go up that day, and then maybe I change it. So maybe write it in pencil. I have no clue. And then in the back, I will try to cover this up so that you don't get ahead of all of the YouTube videos, but I just brainstorming some YouTube video ideas so that it's something that I also need, a list for YouTube video ideas and a list for Instagram ideas. just ideas. Doesn't mean that I will get them all done. I just need to take them out of my head onto paper. So as I try to say these days, step by step, my people, we're gonna take it one step at a time. All right, so let's see. Was I talking for a long time? No, 10 minutes. So let's see. These are the ideas that I have for here. There are some things that I'm gonna use. Hold on, I'm gonna change the AC to because it's a bit hot. There are some things in here that I will use as they are, and some things I will change. For example, the habit trackers, I think they're good. I think having only 3 is really good. I can focus on 3 habits. Obviously, these are social media related, and I've already decided I will do posts on Instagrams, posts on stories, and comments. I believe that's, I think, what I will do. I think this space, it's really good for monthly goals. That it might be really nice to just have my goals here and the things that I would like to accomplish for April, regards obviously social media here. And then top priorities, I might use them for that, just for top priorities. Now that leaves us with a huge section of things that I don't know what to do with. I thought I need a place. I thought that maybe I could jot down the YouTube videos in here. The YouTube videos that I wanted for the month in here. So maybe instead of having a YouTube like lists, maybe I can map them in here. So maybe we do that in here because that's a bigger section. We can use this for Etsy. That leaves us with this section. I think it might be a good idea, maybe the section that it's smaller, to track things, if like the socials for the week have been like filmed, edited, if they're ready to be uploaded, if there is anything else that I need to do, have them in here tracked, and then this as a to-do list. That's my what I'm like, that's all that I have so far. So let's try to decorate it having those things in mind. You will see that I already used some of these. Some of the pages have already come out of these. I also want to do like a spread in my casual with these, so we gotta have to have that in mind. All right. So let's see. Maybe we can do also, the stickers are meant for a big happy planner. This is a classic one, the one that we're doing. So you will see that the butterflies specifically are gigantic, but that's okay because that means we will use less and they will just look as pretty. Okay, so let's try my hardest to get this butterfly. Let's see. I don't need it to say like for the month of. I don't care about that. So let's get my white out and let's see. So let's white out for this month. Let's also white out this line right there. Okay. What about the quote? Focus on where you're going, not where you currently are. I think that's really good for social media and where I'm currently at. I think it's like a great motivator. So let's put that butterfly. You will see that butterfly is gigantic, but this is really looking cute, right? So I'm gonna also white out, jot it down here, and I will do double because that's really black. And then the same thing here with note to self. So white it out again. Okay, I am very angry right now. I kept on decorating and I don't know why my phone stopped recording. I don't know why. This is what we have done so far. Let me update you. I'm so sorry. I was really liking also how this was turning out, and I'm so upset that I stopped recording, but we will try our best. So this is what we have. We're gonna do our best with what we have. So this is what I've done so far. I think the only thing you saw was me putting down this butterfly. So let's recap. I went ahead, put this large box here for my monthly goals, and then I've decided to put this half circle here to write monthly goals. So this section is gonna be for that. And then what I've decided to do was cover up this section that said check it out or something like that. Check it out, I think it was. And then I decided to add these two big boxes in here, adding the important, mainly for to-dos, but also for maybe something else if that's what I wanted. We added a quote with the blue foil and butterflies, and then we're moving on to this side where I've changed my mind for now and decided that this small space here, which is what we were doing, good thing that I checked if my phone was still recording. We're gonna use it for stats for the month. So I put a big box that kind of goes with the purple, big butterfly, cover the design, and this, I added this header box here that matches this square one here. And then I had this quote with the blue foil here. Maybe we should put it here. Okay, I'm gonna put it there, but I think I might cut it so that it's a bit better with the butterfly. So let's see if we can do that. I love cutting my stickers. Don't be scared. Just because the sticker comes in a certain way doesn't mean that you have to use it in a certain way. So we're gonna do stay here. Let's see if it fits. No, it will not. We will do stay there. I'm really pissed that it didn't record. So sorry, people. I'm really, really sorry. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I'm running out of space on my phone or somebody called me and then it got the recording. Not too sure. We will see what we can do. So stay, while and free. There, I like that a lot more because it kind of goes into the butterflies, which I like. Let's make sure we're still recording. Yes, we are. Good. Now I'm gonna be paranoid about that. Just so you know. My God. Okay, so we have those two things there, and then we said that in here I might do a list for Etsy things. I want to bring in this color. So we might, this sticker book has washi at the end with the pattern of flowers, I believe. So we might use this in here. Let's do that without getting, hopefully you're not seeing my head in the shot. And that's a bit short, so I'm gonna add this here. Hopefully this looks cute. Let's see. This is not straight enough. There. It looks really cute. I like that. Okay. So I'm gonna cut the excess on the other side. The good thing is that maybe if my phone allows me, we can record some more, decorating some more. So we have that there, and I want a header here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the space, so I don't wanna overfill it because I have no idea what it's gonna look like. I had an idea that might be really nice or really terrible. But I had two ideas. I want to grab, again, we said, I don't think that, I think that part was in the order, in the other recording that my phone just randomly stopped. Sorry about that, but I think that I said we wanted to use flowers, but that we might include them at the end. So I'm gonna include this here. I really like these flowers. Look at the edge, that's cute. And then I had an idea. Let's see if it works and if we like it. Oh, we also had these. I think these are butterflies and these are moths. We don't discriminate between butterflies and moths. I like them both. But where is it? Here. I want to bring in the circles over on this side. So we might take the black one again. Cut this part. Now this might be terrible or brilliant. You will tell me. And you see the semicircles that we have? I want to bring in some of the oranges and red that are on this side that I don't know if I will be able to bring because the flowers are already quite big. So I don't know if we will be able to bring them. But we will be able if we use these. So what if this again might be terrible? I might not like this. But we might use this to write. I might write like Etsy, like to do for Etsy or something of the sort here. And that I think it's enough space for me to write, and then we put that. That's so cute. I think it's brilliant. I think it's a brilliant idea. Let's see, we're still recording. That's good. Forget it, I'm gonna be paranoid now. Okay. So let's bring the flowers to that side. So let's see. Here we have these. These are really nice. Why am I having such a hard time pulling this up? What's going on? I don't normally have this problem. I don't think it's the sticker book. I do think it's me. And let's see what else. I really like these. Let's see what we can do. Maybe that was easier. Maybe we can do it like this. Missed that too much. I don't know. I'm gonna put it on my desk for now. We can also cut stickers if we need to. I thought maybe these somewhere at the bottom might be really nice. But we're either here, which I don't like, so we might bring them here. So that there, and then this here. I think that's a bit better. Okay, I'm gonna put them the other way around because this one, it's a bit smaller. Okay, there. And then this one kind of, hold on, that's a bit too close there. I like that, to be honest. Really do. So let's see, maybe this one. I think this might be a lot, so I'm gonna put it back. We also have these like butterflies or moths or whatever they are really big, which is really nice for like a cover of a notebook. I really like that, which is what I might do. Don't quote me on that. Okay, I want kind of these two. Okay, something else we can do is wipe this out. I know this is for habits, that's kind of obvious for me. So I want to decorate the space a little bit. So maybe we can do, I wish these were like smaller like this ones. Hopefully you can see. Oh, the page came right off. But I wish these are like bigger, and I wish they were this size. And the thing about me is I'm not too sure that I like combining paper and clear stickers, and these are all clear, so I think we might just keep them like that. So what if we add, does this look horrendous? Let you tell me. Kind kind of in the background there. Kind of looks okay. Okay, it looks okay. Not fabulous, but okay. And I love these ones. They kind of look like lavenders, but in a different color, like darker lavenders. I love these, like maybe here. That's really pretty. There. What about this one? It's okay if it covers just a little bit. There. That's kind of nice. And I'm gonna cut the exits here. That's nice. And then I would like a heather, but these heathers are way too big for that. Well, maybe not. Let's try. We also have these. We have like plan on it. Let's see. A pink, but we have not. Maybe this one, because the pink has pink foil and we have not brought any pink foil. So maybe what we can do is do this. Put it like that, so we kind of overlay it a little, and then this. I like that. And then we can do this for the habits. That's really nice. I think this side it's done. It has a lot of stickers. And maybe what we can do is, I don't think I will use this one. So this we can, this has a lot of like excess stickers that I have to throw away. The cat is still behind the computer in the smallest place she could find. That's where she's sitting. Okay. Let's see, are we still recording? Yes. Okay. So we might cut these like that as best as we possibly can. And then we might do this here. And because they have a clear background, you cannot tell I got it here. You cannot, I promise. And then we can do these kind of layering there. That's really pretty. And we bring some of that blue in. I would love to bring some orange. We do bring it with this, but I'm not gonna be picky. So, and I want to leave it open because I have no clue what we're doing here. The only thing I would love to add is some stars. So let's see. So let's do this one there. That's cute. I think that adds like the touches that we need. And I'm just gonna put it randomly. Cut this bit. That's nice. Okay. We also have some pink ones. I don't want to bring in the gold because for some reason my mind does not like combining foils. Now I don't have problems with this one and the pink because it's so subtle that my brain kind of doesn't notice that it's there. It's so subtle that you can barely see it, and so I think that's why. But I will notice the gold, so no gold here. And I want to put these ones here, and let's cut it like that. And this has like a little dot, so we'll put it here. Okay, that's really nice. I would love some more pink ones on that side as well. Maybe here. No, not there because of the disc, but maybe there. Okay. I want, you know what I want? This big one. Here. There. Okay. I like it. I really like this a lot. So we have those pages figured out, which is great. Where are the rest of my pages? Oh, behind you. So far, let's organize our thoughts. We have also the divider. I know it has nothing to do. We're gonna leave it like that. We're not gonna bother. All right, so we have these. This, I think I'm gonna, oh, hold on. Where are they? Here. These, I think I'm gonna glue together. I think that will give me peace of mind. And then these. And then from this, we come here. What am I gonna do with these? I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. So I'm not sure if I want to even decorate them, because I don't know. I don't want to waste stickers on something that I don't know what to do with. Also, I could easily just use this as a to-do list, which I thought of. I saw a video of somebody else using this monthly layout because I was looking for some inspiration over on YouTube, and I saw somebody use it for their social media, and they used this for the to-do list for every single day. And I thought that's kind of brilliant, because then what I was using for my weeklies was a dashboard layout. And so if I use these for weekly to-do list, that means like daily to-do list. Like I think there's enough for 31 or 30 to-do lists. So if I do that, that will also be brilliant, because that will mean that I don't have to do a weekly layout. But I'm not sure that I want to do that. Kind of my mind is more like leaning more towards wanting a weekly layout and having different like weeks separated, and seeing kind of how it works. We can try that for the rest of March. We are in the 17th. Today's St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. So we can try that for March and see how it goes. The truth is, I haven't found any layout or any weekly planner that works for me so far. So I'm really tempted on the idea of this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm really, really tempted. I think, yeah, we're gonna glue this here and then this here, and kind of do it from the first. So I might do that, I might not. So let's see. Let's map it out with pencils in case we wanna like change it, or maybe not like use these pages for that and take them out. And I have an extra planner with an extra set of this where I keep like extra layouts that I have running loose. And so if I don't use them, or if I know that I won't use something but I might want to use it in the future, I put it there on that set of discs, so that when I'm looking for ideas or layouts to possibly use, I go in there. Anyway, you didn't need that whole explanation. So sorry about that. So the first is on a Wednesday. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we have 8 in here on every page, right? Okay, so we have the first week will be this, the week of the 6th, 13th, 20th. Okay, and then I'm missing a whole entire week. I do have another one of these, so please hold. It's from a future one, so guess what it is. I really want to try it out, so hopefully it matches. I'm not too sure. So, or we can use, oh, I know what we can use. Hold on, please hold. Oh, the cat is stretching. My goodness, what a good stretch. Sorry, I'm talking to the cat, what actively talking to you. That drawer is none of your business, cat. She was gonna mess with my drawers of post-it notes. Let's use post-it. Oh, do you want to leave, cat? hold on, now I have to open the door to the cat. It's very possible that she might want to come back. So let's see, I have these blue post-it notes that I'm kind of trying to finish. Look, not a lot left, my goodness. So this will be for the week of the 30, does March have 31st? Yes, it does. So from the 30th to the 5th. Okay, so that's a whole week in there. This will be, so I'm gonna put here, to-do list for every day. There we go. We will see how it maps out. I have no idea. You might be wondering, if you have this, then why do you need a weekly layout? I don't know, you guys. I have no clue. I'm figuring it out. So this is from the 7th to the 12th. This, I might use all of these post-its with this, which is great. This is from the week of the 13th to the 19th. Literally, I have none left, just one. And this is from the week of the 20 to the 26th. And I think I might want to do okay, let's finish with this instead of this, because I think that might be actually way more perfect, and this doesn't have any adhesives, so I'm gonna grab another one. Let's do a hot pink. And this is for the week of the 27th till the 30th. I'm not gonna do, technically the week ends on the 3rd of May, but I think it might be better to just do April in here and have May separated. So we have this is gonna go in here. So we have the monthly. I'm gonna put this together with you so we can kind of figure this together. We have monthly, then we are gonna glue this. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Unfortunately, I don't have a double glue. I just have normal regular glue, which will do. It's not the best thing in the world, but nobody died because we use normal glue. I also kind of have to remind myself that these are just it's just paper and stickers, and the idea is to have fun, and the idea is for this to help me with my social media and to help with my consistency with social media, which I haven't been that consistent, so hopefully this will help. And this is also like a real Franken planner. There, okay. I'm gonna glue really press on the desks, which is normally where it tends to separate the most. Not perfect, but it's really good actually. It's pretty good. There we go. Bubble of air. There, so we have that. We have this. We have this here. In here. That's great. So we have this weekly to-do list, supposedly, right? If I don't end up using this, I will take this right off my planner and store them. So we have these for each week. If I do end up using them, I'm just gonna use the same sticker book to add some butterflies and flowers throughout, so that I kind of come back to it. That's the only thing. I didn't realize this have different. That's okay, that's fine. It's fine, I'm not gonna even bother. Okay. Now we have this. I think in here I'm gonna use this for what? I do want to grab something else though. I have this one that I showed you earlier for, no, hold on. I'm thinking at the same time that I'm like talking to you, so difficult. Okay, so I have extras of these. I just borrowed them from future months, and that will be future me problem. Because I want to redo this. You know how that sometimes like happens to you? Like I can't be the only one that happens to. Where if when you're figuring things out, or when you're too stressed and the pages then are not the way you're looking for, or you have a little mistake and then you have to kind of redo everything. That's how I'm feeling right now, and we're gonna go. Sometimes I'm like, girl, don't even bother. And some other days I'm not that good at it, and like today, and we're gonna redo this. Anyway, you will know that these pages are a bit bigger. I know that. Does it bother me? Yes, a little. There's something I can do about it? No. Because if I cut it here, this is how different they look. They're a bit bigger. If I cut it here, I cut the monthly, and I need the monthly. And so what I thought is either this in here is my list for YouTube videos and for Instagram posts, and we have this lists for both things, and we glue these together. I really like the backs of these, where it's like is this grid? I think it's grid. I cannot remember, but maybe we can glue this like that and use these calendars, these for YouTube videos, and then this one for Etsy. And so maybe we can do that and add just a tiny bit of decor, because again these calendars are a bit smaller, on the smaller side. I think I'm gonna do that. So we have this, so we're gonna just put this aside and move this for a little. We have this, we're gonna be decorating several pages. It's gonna be long, so grab a coffee, grab tea, whatever, and your planner, and plan with me. All right, this is what I had on this page that I showed you earlier. I don't want to waste this because I think it's very pretty, so we're gonna use that just like that, people. I pulled them up actually a couple of times. Them down like that. Is it center? No, of course not. Move it a little bit there, and then maybe by the end of April I realized that, hey, this is actually quite a lot. I don't need these many things, which that might be your case. You're like, you know, I plan different for my social media, and I use this and this and that, and I don't think I need that much. That's totally fine, girl. Just you do you. I just want to do this because it's fun to do it with you, first of all, and second of all, I wanted to just bring you something different, like a different approach, to also kind of show you that you don't need the absolute perfect planner to kind of figure out what it is that you need for your planner. You know, if your perfect planner doesn't exist, you can create it. That is what I'm trying to do here with different layouts and different things that I already have. I didn't purchase anything in here. Like, obviously I purchased everything in here, but I didn't. I had a problem, right? I needed a planner that will help me with my social media planning, because I haven't been consistent with it, and it's something that I want to be more consistent with, and it's something that I enjoy and I want to do. So I have a problem, right? A necessity. I need a planner that helps me with that. And then I review what I already had and what I already used in the past. Okay, what worked, we're bringing it back, and what didn't work, and we change it. And when I was thinking about what didn't work, can you hear the cat? I told you she will want to come in. Hold on. Sorry, she was angry that I was 1 minute late to open the door. So as I was saying, I had that problem, right? And so when I was trying to figure out, okay, I had this problem. This is what works. We're using this, right? Like, for example, with my monthly, that big monthly that I showed you, that worked for me in the past. So we're bringing that back. We're bringing that back. And then, okay, what are the things that I need? What are you doing, child? She turned off my lights. She was like, on top of my computer. Everything is a disaster. My goodness. Anyway, can you stay there with your little paws, your little cute paws? Do you want to say hello to the people? Oh, she's yawning. Are you tired? She has, by the way, a huge bed right there, and she's sitting on this amount of space on my desk. Don't ask me because I don't know. Truly don't know. So when I was figuring it out, okay, I need this, right? I need to track this. I need to track this thing. I need to write, as I was saying, I need a monthly for my Instagram post, everything that's going up every day, right? And for that, what worked in the past was to have a big monthly. Okay, we're bringing that back. Awesome. But for example, I also need to track, okay, my YouTube videos. And if I put it on this big monthly, that won't work because that will overwhelm me and that will do the whole opposite. Okay, how can I fix this necessity, or how can I fix this problem that I'm having with the things that I already have without buying anything? If there is nothing, absolutely nothing that will work, which I'm gonna be honest with you, most of the times you find things that work. You find things that work in your stash, because I can guarantee you that you have something in your stash that will work. Maybe it's not absolutely perfect, you know. I wish these were smaller, right? I wish I would have something like smaller like this that wouldn't drive me crazy. It doesn't drive me that crazy, but I wish I have a weekly layout that will work perfectly for me. That's not the case. That's not the case because I don't have something like that. Well, let's figure out what we can do with the things that we have, right? Well, maybe, you know, while I was flipping through my own stash, I found that monthly layout that we decorated just a couple of minutes ago. Okay, is this something that will help me kind of map out the month better and have more control over this? Maybe. Well, let's try it out. And I didn't purchase anything like that. I highly encourage you to do that. Now, it's hard because all you see over on Instagram is people offering you, or like showing you new product, right? New things and stuff that you need and all of that, right? And this new planner and this new pack and this sticker book that you need for this new season, and it's very hard with the consumption that we have in society to do that exercise of shopping your own stuff first. But I highly recommend it. Now, this might only work for April. That's a reality. Maybe for May, you know, I want to continue that process, and maybe I kind of have to twist some things because I don't have the same pages, you know. But the system, what I'm trying to form is a system that works. So maybe the system does work. Maybe, who knows? But maybe it does work, right? So if it works, I'm trying to replicate it next month. And maybe by July, this is what works. Okay, we're doing this for the rest of the year. Awesome. But maybe by that point, I don't have enough of the monthly layouts because I think I only have 3 extras. Well, by July, I will need another one. Then I can purchase a new planner. Then I can purchase a new monthly layout. But only when I have no more. That is what I'm trying to do. Hopefully it helps you. Hopefully, you know, just know that you don't need to buy something new. If you want to buy something new and you found somebody somewhere that it's has or offers the planner that will solve all your problems, obviously go ahead and purchase it. If that will make it easier and it will make you happier, go ahead, girl. But I will highly recommend you searching in your own stash first, and then you can purchase. That's a great exercise to do. So yeah, just wanted to kind of share that. Hopefully that helped Sorry, I cannot write and talk at the same time. I have that problem. So maybe that helped. Ideas. That's right. And so this is how it's gonna look. Quote, some cute decor. Oh, we need a quote here. That's right. Let's see. Maybe the blue one. Let's see. I will for sure purchase another one of these because I love them so much. So just so you know, you are allowed to purchase whatever it is that you want. But I think that's the difference between just buying because somebody else is offering something cute versus I really want this for this purpose. I really want this because of this reason, you know? Just kind of shifting it instead of I want this because everybody has it, or I want this because it's new, or I want this because I don't know, my favorite influencer has it and it's offering it and there is a discount code for it. Instead of that, I shifted to I want this for a reason that it's focused on you. I want this new planner because it has this section and this section and this other thing, and that will help me with this problem that I have, and this will help me feel more organized in this aspect. Or maybe that extra new pack that just launched will help me, I don't know, keep track of things around the home, and that is stressing you out. You know, maybe that sticker book really speaks to you and you will use it in so many different ways, and it's colors that you like and it brings you joy. Absolutely, go ahead and purchase it. Don't think it twice. But change the way that you think about purchasing things, if that makes any sense. That is what helped me tremendously when it came to purchasing things, because I always felt like what I had was not enough because we're still recording. Would imagine I just give you all that pep talk and it wasn't recording. I would have died. Anyway, I was always feeling like what I had was not enough because I didn't have that last sticker book, because I didn't have that new planner, because I didn't have access to it, or I didn't have the budget for it, you know, because I was constantly consuming new things, and those things are always offered to you. Like you will always find that on IG, you will, or YouTube or TikTok. Of course, you will have that. But I think that would only leave you, I don't know, with a feeling that it's just not the best, in my opinion. It will leave you kind of like, oh man, like not enough. Okay, what I have is not enough. The pile of sticker book that is looking at you is like, no, that's not enough because I don't have this. Or those planners that you said you were gonna use this year, looking at you purchase yet another planner, which, believe me, that's me. We all been there. I'm talking from experience here. But I think that the moment that you kind of surrender that idea and you start shifting your focus instead of outwards, like inwards, and be like, okay, first let's shop my stuff and let's see what I have. And if what I don't have doesn't make me happy, or it's not enough, or I cannot create enough things with this, then I can purchase something new. I don't know, that is just what works for me. Hopefully it works with you, it works for you too. So yeah, and hopefully I can bring some of that. You will see me use my stickers. I purchased a sticker book this summer, sticker book by the Happy Planner. I used that sticker book to the bones this summer. All the spreads that I've done, not all of them, but pretty much all of them, have stickers from that sticker book. It has very few elements left that I could probably create another spread with if I wanted to. Like, it has some boxes left and stuff like that, but I used that a lot for the summer. I recently bought, what is it? Yes, the herbarium for fall, because I really like the leaves that it had. It's now the beginning of fall this week that I'm filming here, and so I thought that is gonna be my sticker book for fall. And April feels very like, even though here it's fall, it feels very springy for some reason. And so definitely the sticker book with the flowers, it's gonna be very used in April. You will see it. I can guarantee you that you will see it. So I use my stuff a lot, and then once I don't have a lot of stickers left, or once I'm done with the sticker book, because I've used all of those stickers, that's when I go ahead and purchase a new one. Or maybe if it's a birthday, you know, it's my birthday and I want to splurge on buying something new, then I do that. Every so often I do splurge and get new things that I really like, because life is also short. But I think it's a good balance of not purchasing every single thing, every new release. Literally every single week you will have a new release of something. I can guarantee you that. And that drove me insane for a long time. And I think that the way to not drive you crazy and not like be super overwhelmed is that balance of, okay, do I have something similar in my own stash that I can use first? Do I already have this item? Do I need something that it's very similar? Am I like super mad about this? Like, am I crazy in love? I saw the sticker book with the butterflies and I was like, I don't have a single reason as to why I'm not gonna purchase that. I will, absolutely. And so when that happens to you, go ahead, don't even doubt. But if you're doubting, or maybe you have something similar, or maybe you have used stickers like that, you know, in the past, well, maybe you can skip that, or maybe you can pause on it and think about it for a few days, and if you keep on going back to it, you can go ahead and purchase it, you know. Sometimes I do that. I just put it on the cart just to kind of satisfy the necessity. I put it on the cart and then I leave, and I leave that page. And then a lot of the times I realize I forgot about that. Also, a lot of the times what I do is I build the cart, you know, like over a couple of weeks. Normally I just built the cart with different things that I liked, you know, and I just wait and then purchase, you know, so that the purchases are not so together but further apart. And then I'm like, oh my god, yes, I added this, but you know what, I actually don't really like that, or I actually don't think I want to use this. Or maybe I'm like, what was I even thinking, you know, with purchasing these? I'm not gonna use that. So you kind of surprise yourself there. That at least is what happens to me. So maybe maybe you can take some of those tips and advice, implement it. The only thing you need to plan is pen and paper. And don't think for a second that you are not part of the planner community because you don't have all the sticker books or all the new purchases or a brand new planner. You are part of the community because you love planners. End of the sentence. Just so you know, you are absolutely welcome here. And I don't care what you use for a planner. I don't care if you love stickers or not. I don't care if you maybe use washi way more than stickers, or decorative paper way more than anything else. Maybe you're more onto the scrapbooking than the planner. Maybe use a bullet journal rather than a happy planner. I don't know. You're welcome here because of your love for stationery. So hopefully that helps. Did that record? Please tell me. Yes, it did. Would you imagine? So yeah, just some thoughts. Thank you for coming to my tech talk. And in the meantime, I'm almost done updating this calendar so that everything is ready for me to plan for April. Because something else that happens to me is that I wait for the last minute to start planning for the month, and then I feel like I'm behind. You're never really behind. You can start at any point, you know. Late is better than never. But I have found in my own experience that if you plan ahead and if things are kind of prepared for you, and maybe, you know, I take all the photos and everything is ready and the video is ready and I filmed it and whatnot, that takes off a big pressure off my shoulders, and I'm like, okay, I can ease into this and I can plan for this and I can enjoy this or start planning for this and whatnot. So yeah, maybe that happens to you too. Maybe you don't share your planner, but maybe, you know, you're waiting for the very last minute to plan for the new month, and today's the 17th. So it's stressing me out that I don't have this set out for April. Now the setup for March is still waiting for me. I will still do it because it's staring at me and I don't like that. So even if we are still just a couple of days, you know, until April, I will still not do this whole setup, just maybe the monthly. You know, I have already decorated it, so maybe just do the monthly with the Instagram post, and then that's it. And then start planning slowly for the next month, you know, so that it's all ready for me and I'm not like running and postponing this like I normally do. So let's see. Now I have to redate this. Not redate, but I'm checking to see if we can use these for for these. Let's see. Maybe we can. Let's see. Hello, child. Do you want to say hello to the people? Come here. I don't think. Oh, can you see her paws? Come on here. Can you see her? She wants to go on my lap. Okay, you can, child. Come on. Let's see, this is Monday. Oh, this is kind of hard because I cannot see anything because of the cat. Can you see her tail? This is planning with my child. Oh my god, your paws are on my legs. They're kind of hurting, and now she's on me, so I will not be able to check if this is recording, so it better be recording. So let's do this like that. F for Friday, and let's see, we have enough. Okay, that's great. At least one side can be dated like this. Saturday, and then Sunday here with the other S. Sometimes this is enough also, especially because this these are very small, so I think that will be kind of enough. I don't know if we have enough for the other one though, with the black. No, I don't think so. So what do we do? What do we do, cat? What do we do? She's looking at me like I have no clue what you're talking about, Mom. I have these that have letters, so let's see if we have enough. Let's see, Monday, we have Wednesday, we can use these. We don't have an S. Do we have another one? We don't have S, so no. We will figure it out. I will figure it out later. Okay. Let's decorate these a bit, like over here and here. And then I think we're good. No, these are gigantic, but I also know that I might not like write something every day. Like I, for example, know that I won't be doing like YouTube videos every day, so kind of have to have that in mind when I'm doing these, like when I'm decorating. So maybe we can do something like that up the side. That's kind of cute. I don't know if you can tell, but can you see here? That is what happens when you use normal regular glue, which is the only thing I had today, so that's what we're using. That's what we're using, that's what we had, right? So all of a sudden it got really gloomy. It's gonna rain today, that's for sure. Yeah, it's gonna rain. We can use maybe one of these, but these are so huge. Let's see. I don't know if we will use this. Can you stay there? Kind of like that. I don't know. I don't know if I like it. It's so big. It's very big. Let's see. We have this scrap from, I think this was from my monthly. So maybe we can put it here. Like that. That's cute. Sorry, child. She's moving a lot on my lap. Well, maybe we can add, these are so big, but maybe we can add them. How do we check if it's still recording if you're on my lap? Do you want to go behind my chair? Yeah? Let's see. We're still recording! Yay! And I think we have done a compromise of she's behind my chair and I only have a little space. That's fine. That's what we do around here, I guess, from now on. That's what we normally do around here anyway. Like sometimes if I'm not fast enough, she will beat me to the chair, and then it will be my problem to find where to sit because she's sitting on my chair. It got so gloomy. My goodness, the sky is falling down. Literally. Okay, I really like these little scraps and stuff like that, and maybe over here I want to include this one. Here you can also, like, I know this is for April, so I'm gonna write out there the month. I'm gonna do the same here. I do want to write which one is for which. Like, for example, if this is for Etsy, then maybe I can write here Etsy, and if this is for YouTube videos, then here I can write YouTube. And here I'm just gonna write it, like, just write. So I'm gonna write Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know how like the sky gets when, can you hear the wind? You know how the sky sometimes, like in movies, when it's about to like rain so much that it looks like it's like the end of the world. It kind of looks like that. Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday. Sorry also for the noise, but I live in the city, so that is what we get. Just a whole lot of noise. Oh, that has some air. There we go. Okay. Now I want to cut the edges here and here and here. Oh my god. Don't worry, Kat, it was just a door, probably from the wind. Don't get scared. We're good in here. The wind cannot get to us. Let's use some of these quotes as well. I think that will be kind of nice. Let your soul and spirit fly. I like that for this. I'm gonna cut it again because I think that will be a lot better. We can use, let's see, can we use, I would love to use some of these maybe. I know these are paper, but maybe they won't look so good if I use paper and clear stickers, sorry. There we go. So let's see. Also, this has like extra thingies, so there we go. So let your soul and spirit fly. Let's put, we have these butterflies and these ones, so maybe we bring in the orange one. If we want to put it here, we have to move the quote. Let's see. So there, that might be better, and we can put this here and then fly right there. Okay, and then let's cut all the excess that we have there. What child? I really like that. Just some decor. Maybe we can add, I don't know if I want to add anything else. Just some decor. Just some like things. And then we can, that's something else. We can always add more. Always, 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 always. We can always add more if we want to, of course. So we have this one, which maybe we can do it like that. Let's cut the excess right there. Let's see if we're still filming. All of a sudden it looks like it's 8 p.m. It's 1:30. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, now let's see the other butterflies that we had. We have this one, and let's do stay wild and free. We already did that though. Did we do it? No, this is let your soul and spirit fly. Let's do this one, and I'm gonna do stay wild and free again. I don't think I will stop and be so preoccupied with the quotes repeating, but the other ones are a lot bigger, so, and we can use the other ones for some other spreads. So I need some new scissors, or to clean these ones actually. Not new scissors, but to clean these ones. Okay, so let's see, maybe we do something different and put the butterfly here, there, and then we do, how was the quote? Stay, there, stay free, and wild. And I put the wild here, and then I want a flower to go here. I thought I had more flowers. This one, that is what I was looking for. We can do that there. That's really nice. And we're gonna cut the excess. That's nice. And we also have some of these, like the orangey one that we cut earlier. We can put it here. Just like that. That's kind of cute. And I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay. So that's everything. I'm gonna put these mostly back into the sticker book. Sorry, I moved the tripod. And that's the end of this. So I will show you how it looks. I would love to put it back in my planner. Have no idea where in this mess is my planner. Is this you? Yes, I found you. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna do this standing up. Okay, we're gonna go to my social media, and this is for March. Okay, so we have these two here. Okay, let's see. So we have these. Okay, and then at the end, this. There. So we have. Let's make sure you can see. Oh my god, this video is gonna be hours and hours. Anyway, the monthly that it was already all decorated. The control center, as we're calling it. These pages that I still don't know what I'm gonna do with, but possibly weekly to-do list, or maybe ideal weekly to-do list. I can come at the very beginning of the week, like Sunday or maybe Monday, and plan what I want to do each day, and then put those things into my weekly layout and see if those things combined, or if I can achieve everything that I want and stuff like that. Oh my god, the wind. This is my list for YouTube videos, for just ideas, and this is my IG ideas, which if you have any, please let me know down below. And then this monthly, which one is gonna be for YouTube videos and the other one for Etsy. And then we start with I can glue here just a regular notebook. It was easier than I thought. Just like that. And this is just either for nothing or just as a separation from these pages. So we have that, and then obviously these pages, again, this is what I mean when we're gonna reuse it. It's for November. I didn't use it for November, so obviously the dates don't match or anything like that. I couldn't find dates that match, so we're gonna use this for that. And we have 5 weeks. This is from September, some of them September, some of them October. And so we're gonna use this for the weekly and see how it goes. And that's that. So I think that's all my social media setup. I hope this video was useful. I hope I had a lot of fun doing this, even though it was terribly long, and it's gonna be very, very hard to it's gonna take me a very long time to edit. I had a lot of fun, and just by doing this and setting this up, I feel a lot more organized for April. So hopefully you use that time to also plan for something for you. Maybe this give you ideas. Hopefully it inspired you to kind of shop your own stash. And yeah, thank you so much for spending this time with me. I enjoyed it a ton. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!